Shueisha has just made more than 300 manga titles available for free. It is over 100 languages without even requiring you to create an account. We're talking about One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, Nana Kingdom, and hundreds of other series. Altogether, that's approximately 1 million pages of translated manga. Hi everyone, my name is Mac, and you're watching GeekyLines. On August 6th, Shueisha officially launched MANGA Million, one of the projects celebrating the company's 100th anniversary. And at the first glance, the idea seems relatively simple. Take a massive manga catalog and make around 1 million pages available for free to readers around the world. We're talking about more than 100 languages and over 300 titles, including Brazilian Portuguese. First, there's something interesting about how the project started. According to the MANGA Plus editor-in-chief Shuhei Hosono, the idea basically began with one question: what if, to celebrate Shuei's 100th anniversary, they translated 1 million pages into 100 languages? The idea was eventually selected as one of the company's official centennial projects, and that's when they realized the potential to reach readers who simply couldn't access certain manga because of the language barrier. According to Hosono, even though many manga have already been translated, there are still countless great series out there waiting to be discovered. And he hopes MANGA Million can help those works find a new audience. The really interesting experiment happens with that manga that may have been published 10, 12, and 30 years ago and never had a real chance to reach you. And the selection wasn't made by the MANGA Plus team alone. Hosono explained that they consulted different editorial departments with Shueisha, and after that, the project's central team decided on the final lineup. The interview also points out that more than 150 of the titles are shoujo manga, and that a large number of those works are being translated for the first time. But there's an obvious problem. Translating 1 million pages in more than 100 languages is an absolutely massive operation, so Hosono was asked what the hardest part of the whole process had been. Interestingly, he didn't simply say the translation itself. He talked about building the right translation infrastructure, collecting and organizing the manga files, establishing translation guidelines with the agencies involved, and creating a process that could actually work at this scale. Shueisha had to build a workflow capable of taking a massive catalog and make it work internationally. And that brings us to a question that probably crossed a lot of people's minds when they heard 1 million pages in more than 100 languages. Did they use AI? Anime Cordial led the interview Hosono, asking him the question directly. Hosono said that AI was not used in the translation. The question came up again from a slightly different angle, this time focusing on the nuance of manga translations, and his answer remained the same: no AI was used in the translation process. The official MANGA Million website also states that translations were done by professional translators. I don't know if they use or not, but I mean, if the human process is still involved, it's okay. But now we get to the part of the interview that, to me, starts revealing the true potential of this project. Hosono was asking something very specific about piracy. MANGA Plus already releases new chapters internationally at almost the same time they come out in Japan. So what exactly can MANGA Million test that MANGA Plus couldn't do before? And his answer is extremely important. Hosono explains that MANGA Plus mainly focuses on ongoing series, while MANGA Million includes many completed manga series. In other words, there is a huge part of Shueisha's catalog that MANGA Plus simply wasn't able to fully cover. And Hosono directly says that he hopes MANGA Million can also help fight piracy. But then there is another issue. MANGA Million is temporary. So is all of this simply going to disappear? That's exactly what Hosono was asking, and this is where the interview gets really interesting. He said that Shueisha is already preparing ways for people to continue accessing this content after the project ends. He didn't explain exactly what that solution would like yet, and asked readers to keep an eye on future MANGA Million updates. And pay attention, because there is still one answer from this interview that we haven't talked about yet. That one that, to me, connects almost everything we have discussed so far. The interviewer then directly asks whether that could mean a paid service or an expansion of MANGA Plus subscription model, and Hosono replied that a subscription model is indeed on the table. Okay, now you answer me. Would you pay for a Shueisha service that gave you access to hundreds of complete manga series? Drop a like and subscribe. I'm Mac, and I'll see you in the next video.